Tamika, and I am super excited to be back with you. It's been a little while since I filmed a Joycast, and today I have chosen 3 colors for you. And for those of you who haven't been with us before, what you do on the Joycast is you use your intuition, your instinct. We're restoring that survival instinct that we all have, our instinctual nature. Not just thinking from the neck up, but really getting down into our gut and into our heart and having an idea, which one pops out at me first. So before you listen to my messages today, think about which color speaks to you the strongest. Is it blue? Is it green? Or is it pink? So what I've done today is I've chosen 3 quote pictures to provide a message from you, and they all have nature elements to them. The first one, if you chose blue, yours is this beautiful picture of the sky with a cloud, and the message here is your truthaches adore you. So what is a truthache? A truthache is something hidden that hurts us. So something that we're either not being totally honest about, or something that we're ashamed of and hiding, kind of like don't want anyone to know about it. Not all of our truths need to be spoken, but a truthache is something hidden that actually hurts us, and the hiding it hurts us. This thing that you're kind of pushing back that you don't want to say, or this, and it could be to your partner, it could be to your child, it could be something at work, it could be something in your family or in a friendship that you just don't want to say, but it keeps coming up, or it keeps passing the screen of your awareness, which means that it's taking away your energy from other things. That bothersome kind of feeling like, oh, that's still coming in for me. That is the truthache, and it actually loves you. It's not there to annoy you. It's not there to be upsetting. It's not there to make your life miserable. It's there because it loves you and it's got your back. And basically, this idea that truthaches adore us, my thought is that these repetitive truthaches that we have, they come up to heal us, because the universe has our back and it wants us to move forward and not stay stuck. So blues, if you chose blue, there is something that's been nagging at you that it's time to share it. And you can think about how you want to share it and do that carefully, and as long as you're in a place of safety in your life, you can do that. Now is the time, because this truthache that's been knocking at the door repetitively, it actually loves you. If you chose green, you got this beautiful little bud. It's this tiny little sprout is just ready to emerge. It's so delicate, and you might be very delicate too in this particular area. So this quote says, when truth has a tiny, tender voice, it needs us to hold its hand. A little bit different message from the first one. There are times when we're like, oh, I gotta say this. I've gotta go to my boss and tell them this. I've gotta tell my partner how I'm really feeling. I've gotta tell my friend that this isn't sitting right with me. But we are hesitant to do so because the timing might be off, or we might feel not strong or courageous enough. It's okay not to take a big step forward. When truth has a tiny, tender voice, it needs us to just love it where it's at. Also, something else that's coming in with this, not quite related, but this must be for somebody. You got somebody in your life that's really strong. Maybe you've been in conflict with that person. Maybe it's someone that you're just feeling conflicted about, but you're not in conflict with that person. The message here is to understand that they have a tiny, tender voice underneath the outside shell. So there's tenderness under there too, even though you might not see it. So to recognize this, understand it in yourself, but also appreciate it in the people around you. So if you chose pink, your message is the truth talisman. And a truth talisman, I'll read this to you, a signal from spirit that we're on the right track, or a reminder that we are not alone. So if you got this, you've probably been getting some repetitive signals from the universe. You've probably been seeing some signs, meaningful synchronicities that might seem like coincidence, which there's really no such thing as coincidence, but signals that are kind of pushing you forward and going, yes, like the thumbs up, you're on the right track, you're doing what you need to do. Stop beating yourself up. Give yourself that acknowledgement. You're doing enough. You have enough. You are enough. So this is a message for you to notice the signs and symbols around you. A secondary message is it may mean that it's time to bring something physical into your environment. Like literally get a truth talisman for yourself. Usually they pick you. You don't necessarily pick it. But I have a friend who uses feathers, like she finds feathers. Other people it's rocks, some people it's crystals. And place that in a place in your home or work environment or wherever you are that you might need a boost of energy. So something to uplift you. So for example, you might put a crystal beside your bed if you're having a hard time falling asleep. You might put a beautiful message at the foot of your bed if you are having a hard time getting up in the morning. You might put something special, a symbol in your vehicle if the drive to work is monotonous. Or if you're working at a computer or you're in a workspace that feels like it's draining you, then bring something in to bring some new energy and life into that space. It brings the magic in and it brings the mystery in. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Joycast. It's just such an honor to be with you, and I thank you, and I wish you the most beautiful day. Take good care and be true to you. Joycast message with you today.